90% of men are choosing to stay single. And I don't even blame them, and this shouldn't be a shock to anybody.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mental Thoughts HQ. Today we're reacting to a video from Alpha Central looking at why so many men are choosing to stay single in the big 2026. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We are super close to hitting 500 subscribers and every sub counts. Anyways, let's get right into this video.
What is the bare minimum for a woman? What is the bare minimum? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Hey, y'all don't
Let's go at it. Let's go at it.
This video was made for strictly artistic and comedic reasons only. No harm or offense is intended upon anyone featured or shown in this video.
You know what's the biggest difference between men in their 20s and 30s? Men in their 20s still want to find the one. They're still talking to them, spending energy time. Men in their 30s just want to be left alone by the one.
A lot of guys just hit a point where the effort stopped paying off and they just stopped signing up for the disappointment.
Actually, no. The men stopped dating because girls like you aren't loyal anymore, and they started to realize they were wasting their time trying to make relationships work with girls that ultimately didn't care about them. And now it's ruined everything.
So she's arguing men checked out because women stopped being loyal and that they got tired of pouring into people who didn't care back. And whether every guy would frame it exactly like this, the core idea is one that echoes for a lot of men. And it's just the wasted effort eventually turns into no effort at all.
Out here, we just don't give a anymore because some lady just whack us.
Facts.
It's so disappointing when we just want the bare minimum, but their bare minimum, they keep moving the goalposts.
Well, what is the bare minimum?
Facts.
What is the bare minimum for a woman? What is the bare minimum? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Hey, y'all don't
Let's go at it. Let's go at it.
The women keep moving the goalposts, all right? I personally will wine, dine, and I'll fly you out. But my situation is now is that even doing that, the girl goes, oh, it's not good enough because I have several of the men doing the same thing. So how do you up them when I get phone to Hold up.
You say girls ask for too much.
Hold up. I will only invest so much if it's not reciprocated. Even if I'm even spending the money, right? If she's not reciprocated, then what the spending the money just to try and get you?
So spending big to compete for someone's attention against a lineup of other guys isn't dating. It's pretty much an auction. And at some point, a reasonable person just stops bidding.
It's an evil world we live in. She said, why are you so scared of marriage? He said, here's why. A woman I was dating bought me a cologne, which made me extremely happy because she rarely bought me gifts. One day I looked at her phone and found a text she had sent. She said, I bought him the same cologne as yours so I can smell you in my house. You know how much pain in your chest that is, dog? What the?
This is insane. She got another man's cologne to put on her man so that she could smell the other man that she was secretly off with in her house. That is diabolical.
Guys, you think you could pull in the club if you're like really trying?
None.
If you were trying, it was like a challenge that...
6.
6, okay, one night, 6. Oh yeah, that's respectable. Get a guy's number right now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give you a prize.
Wait, what's the prize? What's the prize?
You're gonna find out if you get the number.
Right, come on then.
Wait, what happened?
No, I didn't answer, you just have to wait. What if I find someone else to do it for and I can watch you do it?
Alright, now we're filming on the Meadows for the video. You know that already. Yeah. And now, yeah, any guy. Or genuinely, ask the other guy.
Can I get your number?
Why?
Because why not?
What? You don't just walk out to a guy and ask for food.
Yeah, you do. That's what you do one day. Because why not?
Because maybe she thinks you're attractive and cute.
Yeah.
No, sorry. That's a very weird reason.
What the hell?
Alright, so she's confident she could pull 6 guys in a night at a club, and she gets challenged to just get one number, and she can't even do it. And when a guy approaches her the same way, she'll call it weird or creepy, right? And that's the whole contradiction right there. You just can't have it both ways.
When did like going to the bar become like such a bad thing? I thought like being social and like going out with your friends was supposed to be healthy, and now it's like looked down upon. Just because I want to get a drink and hang out with friends and meet new people does not mean that I'm like low value or passed around. I'm also in my 20s. What else is there to do? Like, this is like a very normal thing. And also, if you're not talking to any girls at the bar, where are you talking to girls? I would love to hear that.
Yeah, but the thing she brushes off though is that I go to a bar to meet people, and then being offended when people meet you there is a bit of a mixed message. The bar's fine. Just own what it actually is though.
The female, honestly, I could see why dudes be hating us or getting mad. I went on a date last night. He was very nice, you know, picked me up, took me to dinner, and you know, I made sure we had the best time. the best time of our life. I was nice. Like, he would have never been able to think that in my head, I'm just thinking about how this man is never seeing me again.
Yeah, so when the nice night is a performance with the exit already planned, that's the thing men are definitely trying to avoid.
Can you tell us, why are you single?
Why am I single?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm just too bad for everyone. They can't handle it.
They can't handle you?
They can handle it. It's not a picture. They're recording. Come on.
Nah, come on, get in. Hey, bro. Hey, are you single, bro?
I'm single.
Why are you single, man?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I choose to be.
To what?
You want me to say it in the mic?
Yeah.
I'm single because I choose to be.
You choose to be. And bro, you happy, aren't you?
I mean, for a lot of guys right now, single isn't a failure they're stuck in, it's a decision that they made on purpose. And look at this guy, he's simple, honest, and he looks really content.
Where are the men?
In the house.
I love us women, but like I'm tired of going to events.
Stay with the girls.
1,000,001 girls, and there's like 2 men in the corner. Like,
deal with it.
Man, y'all don't want to leave your house.
No. Stay away. Stay away. We are in the house. Gym, home, work, home again. Maybe go to mama house. Maybe go to dad house. That's about it. We in the house. You said leave you alone. You chose the bear.
When approaching becomes risky and being around got called toxic, a lot of men just opted out the room entirely.
Question, where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps. It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. I've been trying that for a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all like 21, 22, so they definitely don't want to be in a relationship, and I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that, just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out. Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship? That want to date to eventually get into a relationship, that are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things. No. I need to know, because I have yet to find them.
So part of the answer is here, the men that usually want commitment aren't in the same spots as the ones that are looking for something casual, meaning they probably aren't on the dating apps, they probably aren't in the bars, they're probably in a different spot that she needs to be looking for. And she's asking, the right questions, but she's just not going to the right places.
I just came across her, okay? And she is upset because every time she seems to go out, it's undesirable men, and men that she says are quote unquote ugly and unattractive are the men that always approach her. And that is hurting her confidence because she knows that she's so pretty and so beautiful and they're not even in her league. Okay, listen, man. Listen, take it from me. If you're constantly getting swiped right on by a certain type of guy, approached by a certain type of guy, invited out on dates by a certain type of guy, that indeed is your league. They are within your league and you are within their league. Have you ever heard that you attract what you are? If there's a scintilla of truth to that, this is the prime example.
So the reason why she's attracting these people is because she's attracting the people that are at her level. And being honest about it is more useful than being offended by it. And if you're not at the level you want to be, you know what that means. You need to level up.
My name is Sade. Hey,
Sade. Rob.
Nice to meet you, Rob. How old are you?
33.
Okay, we're about the same age. So are you single, dating, married?
Single.
Why are you single?
I think women expectations are very high. But also, the life-work balance is kind of difficult, especially with inflation and everything going on. So women want a lot of attention. Sometimes they're trying to, stick to the goal. So it's kind of hard to balance both. They want the greatest dates in the world, but they don't want to share exactly what it is they like. A perfect example is my buddy. He recently went on a date, and the young lady didn't like it. Like, she told him, flat out, the date was okay, and he was like, well, I was asking you, did you like this type of restaurant, that type of restaurant? You know what she told him? You should just know.
Yeah, so no one can read minds here, and if someone won't tell you what they want and then hold it against you, that's a setup to fail, not even a real chance.
Who needs to hear this out there, but when it comes to approaching a woman, an overwhelming majority don't want to be approached. Now, this information comes from, I asked the question, what's a way to approach a woman where they would feel safe and comfortable? And over the last couple of days, probably 2,200 different comments have come through, and I'd say at least 90%, maybe more of them, were we don't want to be approached or don't approach. So if you're a man and you're thinking about approaching a woman, the best advice is...
Yeah, so if the answer to how do I approach respectfully is don't, then guys are just gonna stop, and then they get blamed for stopping. It just doesn't make any sense.
I tried booty calling a man last night, and he called me and was like, hey, so I actually think that it would make more sense if I like took you to dinner first before we did that. Why was I upset? I was upset. All I wanted is the man to take me to dinner, and now I'm upset that he won't come over. But we could still do dinner later, but like tonight I want to hang out. He said, I'd rather not. I'm the problem. But I'm not going to ever say that I'm the problem. I'm going to blame all the prior men in my life that led me to this moment to now be this problem. So it's all your faults anyway.
So she literally said, I'm the problem, and then talked herself right back out of it. The self-awareness has a really short lifespan, it seems.
90% of men are choosing to stay single. And I don't even blame them, and this shouldn't be a shock to anybody. Dating in this generation is so impossible, and I can talk about it for literally days. It feels like every single woman in this generation is either a gold digger or a bop or both. And so yeah, a lot of men are saying, we choose to be single, we're not gonna deal with this anymore, and I get it. I wouldn't either. That sounds awful. But it's crazy because you'll see women come online and be like, men are so sad and they're so single and they're so alone, but not me. I'm having a good time, just the men are having a bad time. And it's like, girl, be so serious for 2 minutes.
She's pretty much saying that most men are choosing to stay single, and she doesn't even blame them. This generation for dating is absolutely brutal, and she calls out the women who post men are lonely and sad, but not me because they're thriving, or whatever they're saying on the internet, right? And she's on the men's side on this one, and coming from her, it lands even harder.
Have become bored with women. Women, you focus on your girlfriends, the car you drive, the house you live in, the clothes you wear, your nails, your hair, your makeup, all the Botox and all the treatment you do, the fillers, the job, the butt tuck, the liposuction, and the list goes on and on. And when a man takes you out, you open your mouth and his head hits the table and he goes, not another one. There's no substance. There's no quality about you.
Yeah, so she's pretty much saying that women are pouring everything into the cars, the houses, the nails, the hair, the fillers, the surgeries, the whole external package, and then a man takes them out and there's nothing underneath it. There's no substance, no depth, nothing to actually connect with. They're just complete vegetables, you know what I mean? And she was pretty blunt, and she just said what she had to say, and she kept it real. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to check out these other videos on the left and right, and also make sure to like and subscribe. We're currently on a goal to reach 500 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to us if you could just help us get there. Honestly, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.